G'day guys, we're back camping doing what we love best. This time we're at Murphy's Creek Escape, which is about an hour and a half out of Brizzy. We're here for 2 nights and we're going to be doing a campsite review. Cool. Alright, so one of the things they have here at Murphy's Creek Escape is this eco pond. So this eco pond is a man-made pond that has creek water that comes through it, and it's a bit of a habitat for you know, frogs and fish and all that sort of thing. You can swim in there, just use zinc sort of based sunscreen, and it's a perfect spot for a swim with the kids on a hot summer's day like today. Alright, here we go. That's really nice.
It's nice.
Quite cool. What do you reckon?
It's lovely.
Good? Lovely? A bit cold? It's actually pretty deep. So I'll just go to the centre here. And that's me standing up. So yeah, it's nice. Jump in. Perfect. Murphy's Creek Escape has a good sized playground and is a great escape for the kids while mum and dad relax around the campsite.
Hi!
The well-appointed and large campsite kitchen has all the comforts of home for those that don't bring it all. There is a large communal fire pit for those warm winter nights, and there are 2 amenities blocks, whilst old, are clean and tidy. Alright, so right now I'm sitting in the middle of Murphy's Creek. I've got the water flowing behind me. The water's a beautiful temperature. Lockier's just over there having a bit of a play in the water with his cars. So a couple of things to tell you about Murphy's Creek is that there's good phone reception here. We're with both Vodafone and Telstra, and the reception is pretty good on both. Showers are coin operated, so you need 20-cent pieces to operate the shower, and that'll get you about 2 to 3 minutes of a shower. As you come into Murphy's Creek through the main gate, you've got to head all the way through the campground till you get to reception, and then that's where the eco pool is. Now there is powered and unpowered camping. We're on a powered site at the moment. I think it's about $35. I'll put the pricing down below, which isn't too bad. So. Not far from the campsite is Lockyer Creek Railway Bridge. Unfortunately, this amazing piece of architecture is not available to be accessed by the public, but makes for a great picture opportunity if you have a drone. Ready, set, go! On the days we were there, at about 4 p.m, the rainbow lorikeets fly in for a feed that is provided by the park owners. Alright guys, well that brings us to the end of Murphy's Creek. What do you reckon, son? You like it?
I did, yeah. Different, you know, it's not a caravan park.
No.
Stay. But yeah, it's different. It's rustic, you know, it's remote. So if you really do want to unwind and get away from everything, you know, you can't just go down to a cafe or the shops or a tavern or whatever. There's sort of nothing that close by. So you are very remote. It's very lovely and quiet.
Yeah. You hear that train, so there's a coal train that that's probably about a kilometre or so away from the campground. You can hear that every once an hour or something, which is cool. The kids loved it. You know, they had a bit of a talking point about when the train was coming through.
It wasn't bothersome at all.
No, it wasn't that loud or anything, but that was nice. I got some really good footage of a train going over a bridge, which isn't too far away either. So that was really nice. You'll probably see that in the footage.
They do bird feeding, which the kids loved.
Yeah.
So that was what? Heaps and heaps of rainbow lorikeets.
Yep.
Some peacocks.
Yeah, some resident peacocks.
Yeah. What else did we do? Oh well, a swim in the eco pool or a swim in the river. Do you know what river system it is?
What's the Murphy's Creek?
Oh, Murphy's Creek.
Yep. At Murphy's Creek Escape. There you go.
I didn't realise it was that simple. What about things you didn't like?
Probably for me was probably the lack of grassy site. So the site that we were on was just a red dirt site, and we got a bit of rain last night, which made it a little bit red and muddy.
A little bit clay-like,
yeah. So, but that was probably one thing I didn't like. It probably does need a little bit of upkeep. It's probably lacking.
In your
opinion. In my opinion, I have fairly high standards then on, but probably a little bit of maintenance wouldn't sort of go astray. Look, there's lots of activities there for the kids. There's the playground, which
you can pay to do the ropes course.
Oh yeah, they do have a bit of an adventure ropes sort of course there, which is pretty cool.
Our kids are a bit young to sort of partake.
Yep.
But they had their little trikes and were riding down the hill and playing ball and loved going for a swim with all the fish. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the fish, there's some awesome sized fish in that pond. Sort of 30 centimetre. I don't know what they were, freshwater bass or something, or I don't know.
No, I don't know. I'm not a fish expert.
No. Anyway, guys.
What about something that you did like though?
Oh, what I like? I just like, it was just a nice spot. It was nice and handy to the creek. If you do need to get any sort of supplies or anything, Whitcott is about 10 or 15 minutes up the road, which is sort of head out back out onto the Warrego Highway. You can get bread and milk and whatever you need there.
Yeah, you can have campfires there. We just decided not to. It was a bit warm.
Yeah.
And you need to have your bug spray.
Yeah, bug spray. They sort of come out at about 6, 7 o'clock at night, and then they have a chew for an hour or so, and then they disappear. So anyway, well, that brings us to the end of it. I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.